way, the truth, the life watchers, hello and welcome to the show. You can almost smell it in the air. You've got NATO and Russia going back and forth with each other. You've got preemptive strikes, threats. You've got oil embargoes in the Black Sea, just off the Turkish coast. The world is on fire, people. Let's just get straight into this article. Marine Link. In response to drone strikes on Russia, shadow fleets of tankers in the Black Sea, Russian President Vladimir Putin on Tuesday threatened to cut off Ukraine's sea access. In a televised statement, Putin stated the most radical solution would be to cut Ukraine from the sea. This would make piracy impossible in theory. He said that Russia would intensify its strikes against Ukrainian vessels and facilities and take action against the tankers of countries who help Ukraine. A Ukrainian official of security said that on Saturday, Ukrainian drones struck two sanctioned oil tankers as they were heading to a Russian harbour to load up their tanks with oil for export. As you know, in the Baltic Sea, they've been having a bit of oil embargo there, basically to try and bring Russia on its knees, bring it back to the Stone Age, because Russia depends on that's what they depend on to keep the country running, is their oil. So these cargo ships that ship their oil, they've been struck by drones, and obviously you've just had this report now that's coming from obviously the Black Sea. These oil embargoes. So just get straight into it here. A tanker with a cargo of sunflower oil registered under the Russian flag reported an attack by a drone off the Turkish coast on Tuesday. However, the 13 crew members aboard the vessel were not injured, according to the Turkish Maritime Authority and Tribeca Shipping Agency. Ukraine has denied any involvement in this incident. Ukraine also launched missile and drone strikes on the Russian Black Sea port of Novorovska, I think it's called, pronounce that right, disrupting oil shipments. Putin didn't elaborate on his threats to cut off Ukraine's maritime access. Russia has taken over large parts of eastern and southern Ukraine since February 2022. War began, but Ukraine retains control of major ports like Odessa, reported and writing by Marina and Brovak, Mark Trevelyan and Vladimir, I can't pronounce his name, but get the gist of it. Solikin, I think it's called. So it's all fireworks, isn't it, at the minute? This conflict with Ukraine, Russia, Europe. It's not getting any better, is it? But I'll just go straight into my journal here. So they're going back and forth now, NATO and Putin. So they're coming out with words now. They're quite fiery words, these. Putin's ready for war. So what he's put statements out saying if Europe is ready for war, if they want it, we're ready. That's what he's basically saying. He doesn't want to go there. That's what he's basically putting his statement. But if need be, he's ready. If Europe wants it. And NATO have come back and they've basically said, some general high-ranking official has basically said on behalf of NATO, he's basically said that they need to do a preemptive strike now before Russia does. Well, we all know there's not going to be any good coming from this at all. It's crazy. The way that the language that's coming out of these people's mouths now is crazy. You all watched that film, didn't you, in the 80s? Is it, what's it called now? Them kids in it. Is it Matthew Broderick? I can't think what it's called now. War something it was called, I can't think. But we all know that there's no winners in the nuclear war, and that's what that film was about. It's basically, the film was about, in order to win the game, you don't play it. So you don't play the game, and this is the same here with this. You don't play the game because there's not going to be any winners, and that's what is going to happen here. It's and you got all these warmongers as well that want this war, don't you? Because they've put all the money in, and they want to get the money back. And the euro apparently is supposed to be collapsing. It's on its ass, basically. The euro, the dollar, and the euro, the British pound. It's all losing. They're all losing its value, and obviously that's why they need this reset to bring in this digital currency. That's what it's all about, really. But the words that are coming out now, NATO, it's serious now, and that's what he's saying. Strike first. We need to strike first before they do. Crazy times. So you've got this Russian oil tanker off the Black Sea targeted by drones, and basically Putin's saying that he can do oil embargoes if he wants to. He can strike Ukrainian cargo ships, and he can start interfering with things like that. And it's like tit for tat. And you've got this big guy that's come out of Russia. I think he's ex-KGB, some called Dugin, I think it is. But Putin, Medvedev, people are Putin's right-hand man. They listen to this guy. They don't not listen. But he's basically saying that what's coming out of his mouth about Europe, he's saying that they'll decimate it 10 times over. It's dangerous talk. We're on dangerous territory. But this Dugin guy, they do listen to him, and he's saying the words that are coming out, saying that they will decimate Europe if need be. I've got other things in my journal here. I'm just trying to go back to that there. So, we've had some earthquakes again in California over 6-point magnitude over. They're flaring up. They're going off near enough every other day. To do with that Chaka, I can't pronounce it, in Russia Peninsula, is it? I can't think what it's called, that region now. The Ring of Fire, is it? In it's in the Pacific Ocean, isn't it? The Pacific Plate that's causing all this on the west coast. You've also got Trump with his Genesis digital god. This it's supposed to be like to do with the AI system that he's putting in place. They need like 6 football fields, nuclear powered. That's how big it is. 6 football fields, and basically it's AI is basically to rule the masses. So basically, they'll have no GOV, they'll have no government. AI will be running the show. The AI will be running the masses. That will be your government, which is this Genesis digital god. There'll be no politicians. Basically, it'll get rid of the Constitution, it'll get rid of the Bill of Rights, the Fifth Amendment. You can work it out. Hence why you've got all these... They don't want a Congress, because that's, they've been having all these government shutdowns. So, all these government shutdowns that have been going on at the minute, which is Congress, they don't want it anymore, but I don't think. They want the AI to run it. The elites are running the show. And then you've got your politicians now are moving out of the houses because they feel unsafe, because they can see what's coming down the road. They're moving on to army bases now. They're living on the army bases. And also you've got Venezuela, another bit of news here. All this thing about drug cartels and, going into Venezuela where you've, the general, what's it called now, the USS General Ford, the aircraft carrier, the biggest in the fleet. And you've got the strike carrier groups that are coming in with the submarines, with other frigates that America's got. You don't send in hardware like that for drug cartels. They're not bothered about drugs coming into America. They've never been bothered about it. It's more to do with Russia. Russia have got an influence with Venezuela. They're in cahoots with them. And maybe they've got ICBMs which can launch nukes that are targeting America. But the main thing is the earth minerals, they're going for Venezuela because there's earth minerals there which you use in your phone, like, you know, chips, microchips. They need all this thing now. For the beast system that's coming on in the future, they need these earth minerals. Same as Russia, that's gone into Donbass in Ukraine. Apparently they're sitting on, in Donbass, they're sitting on 7 trillion worth of earth minerals, 7 trillion dollars of, you know, you can work it out that, you know, that's what they need for these chips that they're going to be putting in your arm, in your forehead, or wherever it is they're going to be putting it. But that's what they need for this beast system. You got Ukraine. Yeah, so I've just mentioned the answer. So you've also got British troops to move into Ukraine. So they've already been moving in. They've already been going in there. So the writing's on the wall now. They're going in now, along with French troops. Obviously, other NATO countries. You got Poland as well, haven't you? Estonia, is it? They're all got the bunkers set out now. Yeah, they're all in war mode now. Yeah, but just going back to this here with this. Yeah, it's not looking good, this world at the minute. The world is on fire. I've just got some other news here. Just thought I'd talk about this here. The log burner ban. So if you've got a log burner now in your house, they've been trying to do this it's been going back and forth there, this log burner ban. They're going back and forth on it, but apparently they're going back in now, and they're trying to put the bill through for this now, to try and ban your log burner. So if you've got a log burner in your house, and you might be struggling with your bills, your electricity bills, and you get your gas bills, and if that's the only way you can warm your house up, by putting logs in a burner to keep you warm, it's going to be it's a bit of a threat, in it now, because this government now, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to push this ban through to ban all log burners. Crazy times that we're in now. Yeah, so that's it for news today. But yeah, Putin, the words now that are coming out now, they're not messing around now. These people, there's no world leaders anymore now. Proper world leaders. They've all been given over to a reprobate mind by God. They're not. All said and done, they're going to blow themselves up, these people, because we're in the season now. Because your time is short, and you need to get saved. Go to Jesus and get saved. Get your house in order. So all I say is, be covered in the blood. Get close to Jesus. Changing of the mind, metanoia. He'll if you ask to wipe all your sins away whiter than snow, repent, ask for forgiveness, and he'll wipe them away. Get in the prayer closet. Here's your life support, Jesus. He'll listen to you. You're the vine, he's the branch. Be covered in the blood. By grace, through faith, you get saved. That's how you do it. Put all your cares on Jesus. He'll listen to you, talk to him. He did everything. He did everything that he did on that cross. He did for us. He died for us. He rose He rose on the third day. He defeated death. He crushed death. He killed death. Did it all. Glorified body. Sinless God shot up. Did it 2,000 years ago for us. But he didn't need to do it, but he did it. It's a free gift. So if it's a free gift, accept it. Use it. You've just got to accept him. It's a free gift. Remember that. He's choosing. He's trying to get people saved, and that was the only way to do it, is by doing what he did on the cross. He put everything on the line to do that, and he did it to get close and get saved. You know, wake up every day, be thankful, you know, that he put air in your lungs every day, put a roof over your head, put meal in your belly. You know, he did it for us. So, you know, get close to him. He wants to know you. Yeah, so the times we're living now, they're not good. You know, your time is short. So get close to Jesus and have no fear, because Jesus is near, and he is. So I hope you've been having a good day, and I hope you get something from this video. And like I say, I'll see you again. So all I'll say is bye, see ya, and as usual, shalom.